This is a job that everybody has done for their grandmother at their kitchen table. Nobody gets away without doing this at one point or another. She would be very, very strict about it. Like that would not pass my grandmother's inspection, something that's broken like that. These are the Mayacoba beans that come from Guasave, Sinaloa. I just came back and brought 300 kilos of them. Most of my cousins there are planters and they grow these. I think it's a labor of love. I use it as like a form of meditation. It gives me a moment to think about what else I need to do. It's not like opening up a can. I take a lot of pride in these beans. They come from my family's farms. We're at Martin's Comida Chingona at 555 North 4th Avenue. I'm going on my 18th year. On May 9th is when I open. I'm making a tomatillo pozole. Vegetarian, it's gonna be amazing. I dreamt up this recipe on the way up from Sinaloa on my trip for Christmas, and I'm gonna try it, see how it goes. I took care of my mother and I got a job at the oldest Mexican restaurant downtown. And I noticed that I never clock watched when I was at work, even though I spent 10 hours or 12 hours. And I really enjoyed it. Not only does it make me tired and physical, it's also very social. And I just like playing with food. As a child, it was always like the center of the household, the kitchen. I grew up in Mexicali, Baja California. When I graduated from my Catholic school, I went to Nogales High School. I lived with my grandmother at the time. I finished school and I came up to go to school here at the U of A. Have a nice day. Happy New Year to you, sir. I'm not a very fancy chopper. When you're eating my rice, you're gonna get a little chunk of onion and go, ooh. So you can distinguish the flavors of each thing in each dish. Separately, we do the soup for the rice, and then we do the toasting of the rice. I'm gonna put the garlic in here and toast the garlic to give the oil flavor. And then we're gonna put the rice. You add it a little bit at a time so it toasts nice and evenly. And we put them together. It's 5 minutes of cooking, boiling, and then turn off the heat, and 20 minutes of just sitting, and you got perfect rice. I was the youngest of all my brothers, and my mother had progressed diabetes. I took all these Mexican recipes because she used to cook for us a lot, and I kind of tweaked them to the healthier side. So instead of adding more salt to the food, I would add more garlic and spices to make it taste better. And I would add nopalitos to her food. They have all kinds of benefits. It's a green vegetable, and it tends to control your blood sugar very well, which is really important even if you don't suffer from diabetes. I brought her home with me, and I took care of her at home. According to her doctor, a nephrologist, I extended her life by about 3 years, easily, or 4, just by keeping track of her diet. I would make these beautiful recipes and just make them healthy. So when I came to open the restaurant, I decided not to have a deep fryer. I decided not to even have a freezer here. So everything that comes in is freshly cooked as needed. When the health department comes, they go, where's your frozen food? Where's your raw food? There is no such thing, because when I need to make the chicken mole, as soon as I get the chicken, we cook it all into mole. These are the Mayacoba beans. I just put a little bit of corn oil and a pinch of sea salt. This is the final bean. We greet you with a little bit of beans over your chips. Señoritas, I like to think I can feed everybody here, whether you have some kind of dietary restriction or some kind of illness. Cool, I'll be back. Pretty much all our food, except for the meats and the cheese and the eggs, are vegan. It's easy to do. A lot of people have opened restaurants recently, and I do things a little differently that sometimes they may not understand why I don't have sour cream or deep fried chimichangas, and they honestly don't think I'm Mexican, but it's really strange. ¿Quieres caramelo? ¿No quieres tacos? I'm trying to make myself known again. I used to think word of mouth was really important, and it did work for me for 10, 15 years. But now I'm really trying to work a little more of my media, my Instagram, my Facebook. People really look up things on the internet and they believe what's on there, whether it's true or not. You have to go after the money now. It's not walking in the door. I think food has a very important part in life is to balance your blood. It's supposed to make you feel better after you eat, not make you feel clumsy or heavy. It is designed to make you feel better, not make you feel worse.